Have you ever noticed how a beam of sunlight passing through a dusty room reveals tiny particles dancing in the light? This mesmerizing sight is a result of something called the Tyndall Effect. The Tyndall Effect is the scattering of light as it passes through a colloid, a mixture where tiny particles are suspended in a liquid or gas. It's named after the 19th century scientist John Tyndall, who first studied this phenomenon. To see the Tyndall effect in action, let's take a simple experiment. Here we have two glasses of water. One is just plain water, while the other has a drop of milk added. When we shine a flashlight through the plain water, the light passes straight through without much scattering. But in the glass with the drop of milk, the tiny milk particles scatter the light, making the beam visible from the side. This scattering of light is the Tyndall effect. The Tyndall effect isn't just limited to liquids. It's also responsible for some of the colors we see in the sky. During the day, the blue light from the sun is scattered by particles in the atmosphere, giving us a blue sky. As the sun sets, the light has to pass through more of the atmosphere, scattering more of the shorter blue wavelengths and leaving the longer red and orange wavelengths, giving us those beautiful sunset colors. You might also notice the Tyndall effect on a dusty day, when sunlight seemed to spread out and become more visible as beams of light. The tiny dust particles in the air scatter the light, making the beams more pronounced. The Tyndall effect is a fascinating phenomenon that helps us understand how light interacts with particles around us, whether in a glass of water, in the sky, or in a simple beam of sunlight. So the next time you see sunlight streaming through a window or notice the colors of a sunset, remember that you're witnessing the beauty of science at work. Thanks to the Tyndall effect.